Hi everyone, it's Gothic Layman here. So today I'm going to explain why the Gothic subculture or people in the Gothic subculture sound like broken records. We've all probably noticed it that just talking from other Goths or watching Gothic videos or reading forums or discussions on anything Gothic related, we're filtering out the same information. We're saying the exact same things, maybe in a different way, but it's still the core same meanings or the same principle. And I'm explaining why we're a broken record and probably why you're a little sick of hearing the same information, because sometimes when you hear something too much, it loses meaning and it loses purpose to what you're trying to say. The reason why we're a broken record is tradition. So tradition is that thing where you might remember hearing your nan's little voice in your head going, don't forget to do this, or rah, rah, rah. We've all got some sort of traditions, either being family or just cultural traditions, historical traditions. Religion is a tradition. We all have some sort of traditions or myths or stories, things that are passed down, knowledge that's passed down to us in some form or another. The Gothic subculture is the same. We have our own ideas and traditions that have been the beginning and core values of the subculture and been filtered down through generation to generation to now this generation of Goths. Why we keep repeating ourselves and why we keep filtering out the same information is generally because people are scared that those core traditions or those core ideas of the subculture will be lost one day. Like, I could picture a Gothic subculture one day in the future of being a more relaxed style, and the fashion's not as out there wow factor. Goths not even listening to Gothic music anymore, but listening to new age Gothic music. So bands like Sisters of Mercy are on the horizon. They're not around anymore. They're not even discussed about anymore. People are now discussing the new age Gothic bands. I'm sorry, unfortunately, this could be a fact. This could happen one day. It's kind of a scary thought to any Gothic person out there. It is scary. It scares me. But this could be a fact. It could happen. And unfortunately, with the young being teenagers, they don't always want to listen. They don't want to hear. They want to make up their own ideas and their own opinions. But you've got to remember, the newy, youngy Goths, you are the future of the Goth. One day you're going to be older and have younger people than yourself looking up to you and maybe idolizing you in some way, or wanting to be you, or wanting to know, about the Gothic subculture. You will be the ambassadors waving the little flags. One day you could be YouTube fame, or you could be whatever new form of celebrityism for Goths out there. You don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. And this is why a lot of Goths keep filtering out the same information. Because we don't want those traditions to be forgotten. We don't want new Goths to walk in and forget some of what we know. Things that were fact for us and was drilled into our heads about the Gothic subculture, we kind of want to drill into your head. We're not doing it to hurt you. We're not doing it to insult you. We're more doing it out of love. Because we personally love the Gothic subculture, and whatever values you've taken on board from the Gothic subculture, you just want to pass it down to the newer generation, being that it might be just a 16-year-old, it could be a 5-year-old, it might even be a 19-year-old. It doesn't matter, but this is why we have traditions and knowledge, to pass it down and hoping that it gets out there. It gets drilled into someone's head and they take on the principles of that knowledge. And that's really why us Goths sound like broken records, and why you're probably sick of hundreds of YouTuber Goths saying the same information. But it's just really, we're trying to pass down our knowledge. We're trying to pass down our love for being Goths and being Gothic and our Gothic interests. We're really just trying to pass down ourselves to you guys. So I hope this explained in some depth why we're a broken record, why people are completely over hearing the same information being filtered out. But this is my best answer for it. Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching.